New moon in Leo will occur on July 24, 2025. The new moon in July 2025 will occur on July 24. Specifically, it will be at 3:11 p.m. in U.S. Eastern Time, which is 7:11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. On July 24, 2025, the moon joins the sun in the radiant sign of Leo, giving birth to a new moon that invites us to reclaim our center, ignite self-expression, and honor the sacred fire that burns within. A new moon is always a time of introspection, of planting seeds. When this cosmic union happens in Leo, even the whisper carries a roar. Governed by the sun, Leo represents vitality, identity, creativity, and heart. The new moon in this sign is a symbolic merging of the emotional and intuitive lunar world with the solar power of purpose and selfhood. It's a moment to remember that being seen is not vanity, it's necessity. Not for applause, but for alignment. Every new moon is, at its core, a conjunction, a mystical moment in which the moon and the sun occupy the same degree in the zodiac. It's the only time in the lunar cycle where they stand together in the sky, not in opposition, not in reflection, but in union. When this encounter happens in Leo, a sign ruled by the sun itself, the meeting takes on a double fire, a luminous quality that speaks not only of beginnings, but of identity rebirth. Leo is bold and expressive, creative and alive. A Leo new moon invites us to begin again. Authentic expression, and the very spark of creation moving through us, bringing us to life in the process. And these invitations flow through the center of this lunation. Leo requires the reach deeper, first traverse our underworld and meet all that lives in opposition to them. That we first meet the shadows keeping us courageous, authentic, joyful and heart-centered self-expression. This new moon is an offering of transformation, self-reclamation, empowerment and reawakening from the inside out, rippling into all areas, layers, and facets of our lives and beyond. It is an opportunity to choose ourselves. To face our fears of being seen, of being too much, of embodying our own power and creativity, and still choose ourselves. To meet patterns of giving away our voice, shrinking our shine and dimming our light, and still choose ourselves. What will the July new moon in Leo mean for you? New moons are considered a point of emotional reset. The reason why so many pay attention to the movement of the moon, sometimes more so than the current season of the sun, is that the moon rules over our inner and emotional selves. It is a celestial body deeply connected to our intuition, our deepest feelings and emotional energy. So, when the moon is full, we feel invigorated, energetic and maybe even moody or tense. But when the moon is new, it's as if the volume has been turned down and our inner dialogue is quieter and less chaotic. In this way, new moons are the energetic low point of the moon cycle. The point where we can bring the previous cycle and its themes to a tidy close, and prepare ourselves for a fresh chapter. Think of it as a way to wipe your emotional slate clean and feel renewed. We're in the solar maximum phase of solar cycle, the most active part of the 11-year solar cycle. During this peak, the sun releases more frequent and powerful solar flares and geomagnetic storms. Because Leo is ruled by the sun, this season acts like a solar gateway, amplifying the effects of these solar events on our body, energy field, and consciousness. During Leo season, while the sun is in its home sign, it becomes a supercharged transmitter of these higher frequencies. Expect major DNA activations as solar flares carry plasma light codes that stimulate dormant DNA, especially strands related to intuition, light-body integration, and your spiritual gifts. The intensity of this solar light can burn through layers of shadow and ego, allowing your higher self to embody more fully. Expect major higher timeline realignment. These solar events bring deep changes, outdated timelines collapse quickly, and quantum shifts in relationships, purpose, and energy occur. Expect that the solar maximum and also Leo season can bring ascension symptoms. You may experience dizziness or feeling disoriented, solar plexus recalibration, heart palpitations or pressure in the chest-heart chakra upgrades, intense dreams, time distortions, or timeline jumping, emotional waves or sudden releases purging karmic debris. These solar transmissions don't just come from our sun, they're part of a larger galactic upgrade orchestrated through the central sun and by the galactics. Many souls incarnated now, especially star seeds, are wired to receive and anchor these light codes into the planetary grid. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more videos.